Here goes. Where to feel safest? Change of scenery. Bedroom. I've got a home now. I haven't had a home all last year. I've got a home now. What I would like to say is, all these creepy little people around the world. I've got some great people who follow me and friends and so forth on social media. Well, you really need to wake up, people, that there's a lot of freaky people out there. And I want to remind ya, this is my life, yeah? This. Targeted individuals, spy cops. This has been one like that. Some people prefer it like that. Shut it up. It's actually, I had it made as an armband because I was that targeted. I felt as though anywhere I went, they were putting me on computers where I went to be attacked. The police, the state, the deep state. And that was exactly what was happening. I'm getting told, you're on this computer to be watched. And as soon as, it was just, I've got so much evidence of this. It's just beyond it. So I need to do an update right now because I am kind of feeling vulnerable. I'm the least vulnerable person on the planet. I've worked in criminal justice, prisons, with men's prisons, asked to work for, I'm just laughing to myself now because it's just surreal. Criminal justice for the Home Office, Ministry of Justice, blah, 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 blah. And then I went on to Dragon's Den Real Business, international medical company. And then I went on to becoming enlightened. I'm not going to mess around over this. There's no messing around over this. This is how it is. This is the truth. But the fact of the matter is, 2012, 11/11/12, which is pretty significant, I was lightning struck. And that's when all this shit began. That's when the police electrocuted me unlawfully. No cartridge, direct contact, killer shot to the heart, to the back, 100,000 volts, collapse, mental breakdown, post-traumatic stress disorder. You have to realise, people, don't be rocking up to my door because I'm not the type to take no bullshit. And I'm going to be dead straight. And I know I'm biting, which is the last thing I should do in the situation I'm in, because that's what they want, and that's what I'm experiencing, and that's what's brought me to make this video. Every area of my life right now is being text stalked, in the sense of, a mate recently, and she said about, my mate online dating, and she's dick pics, and I went, just laughing, being light about it, that I get a lot, I get a lot. And it's just, I laugh it off. I mean, I'm 51, I've never seen one or two, it doesn't bother me. Doesn't affect me. Recently, it has greatly so, because I've been inundated, and not just on social media, on any kind of Snapchat, Tinder, you name it. I've been getting Instagram. I am telling you, right? This has been just far out. Far out. Where you can laugh something off and you can make a joke of it. My mate sent me this brilliant thing to send back, yeah? And it's just the most vile, excuse me, the most vile, nasty, I'd love to send it to everyone so you could laugh your fucking pants off, basically, of this most vile, what a woman sees when she gets an unwanted dick pic. And I'm a woman of the world. Come on, people, oh my God. Can you imagine men's prisons? How many of them want to try and flash it and expose themselves to it and freak you out? I don't get freaked out. But I've had a lot to deal with a massage massive surge of dodgy people trying to interact with me on a separate scale to social media and so forth. And I'll be really honest and open about that because I have to be, to protect myself. It's one of them, hey, boys, fuck off because I'm on it, yeah? And I'm a Scouser. You can't fucking mess with me. You can't freak me out. You can't sketch me. I walk around with fucking this body cam, personal alarms, because I have to. All my videos, I mean, some silly little cow, to be truthful with you. And, okay, I reacted, yeah, but you don't know the fucking day I'd had on that day, who I'd run into, what I'd found out about this time last year. Look on my videos this time last year, where I was at, what was happening to me. And I've just had it all confirmed who was behind all of this. And this still relates to a council, Torbay Council run accommodation, who I don't know who the fuck I can trust. I was forced homeless. It's just, this is the whole idea. It's just to pressure your fucking head to such a degree that you go, boom, I'm well past that. And what got me past that was, as some of my medium videos state, that I value, okay, this is only for some people, I absolutely value the now. So I was given a domestic abuse worker for police brutality by the state, British state. Thank you, Lord, because I was in bits and they left me unable to speak. You know, and there's very seldom times that I cannot speak. And I just... to my brain. This was me sign languaging because I couldn't speak. Because I was so traumatized. And I went to my doctor, as I've described before, when she was talking to me and I was trying to express the state I was in, the absolute appalling state I was in. And following that, I had a governmental appointment because I've been through the child abuse system. You've got to remember that. And I've never had any justice for that. Or, yeah, that's all a massive cover up as well, people. You really need to get a grip of this, what I'm saying, okay? Because I'm qualified in law. I've changed British legislation. I'm a very intelligent woman going through fucking hell. So I'm doing my best to hang on, to not getting too anxious, because there's the enemy, overthinking, anxious, paranoia, all of that, of course, because targeting individuals and text stalking and sabotage, life sabotage, and being made homeless ruthlessly, and the flying monkeys and the abuse by proxy and all of them things. This is like some idiot female came over and abused numerous videos of mine and proof and this and that. And, you know, when you're getting your life sabotaged, you can't really... This is it. I've got my tweets archived now, yeah? I've got it. I've got my own website. And now I'm in a position where I can go, right, May 2018, when them bastards tortured me. Police brutality, gang chanted me naked, all of that, right? I can go where I couldn't manage anything at the time because I was just, it was coming from everywhere. They told the whole time I was some kind of fucking terrorist. I am using language because it's almost on a Tourette's level. They caused me to have a stutter as well. No question about it, no denying it. And So, you know, I'm absolutely going through a great deal of post-traumatic trauma still, and I'm managing and cope with it very well. But you know, you really need to look at this, and anyone comes and gives me any shit on my videos, yeah, you better look at my videos and take on board. I'm qualified in law. I'm ex-criminal justice officer for the Home Office, Ministry of Justice, Dragon's Den winner, international medical company, entrepreneur. Don't fucking mess with me in the sense, you know, I am a scouser and I ain't taking no bollocks from no one. And that's what got me where I went. You know, I've got a global following all over the world. Don't be fucking rocking up to me telling me I'm not getting YouTube hits when I do all my work. I'm a writer and I don't like the camera. I stress this all the time. You know, I reached 6.44 million in 28 days. I was, no, 23 days in January. And I was off Twitter for fuck all. Fuck all. It was injustice. And if there's anything that my whole Twitter has ever been about, it's about righteousness and justice. And I was fucked off proper. And I'm just like, still, the reason I'm finding that very hard to deal with, yeah, is because I am now extremely vulnerable. And the reason I make this video this evening is because I'm getting the same shit on Facebook. I've never had any kind of problem. I was suspended twice on Twitter and apologised to. I was fucking absolutely attacked by the Russian cyber army, Salisbury poisoning, and I got a mention on fucking Channel 4 News. They weren't direct about it for being on the Russian embassy fucking website, and I knew all the media were waiting for the press and what they were gonna say next and so forth. I made it a fucking fun show. Give it like adding YouTube videos of letters to Brezhnev and nothing fucking changed. And added Frankie Goes to Hollywood because I use music a great deal. And Sky News turned around and said basically, thank you to Holly Johnson bypassing me, which is cool. We never understood what it meant before. Two tribes, Russia and America. You know, and if you look at that video, because I do express myself very well musically and I've been very much appreciated that I've had a great deal of recognition from the most influential music producers, DJs and so forth across the planet, you know. And I just feel weighed down. I really do. You know, this is my sanctuary, so I'm making this video from my sanctuary. It's like I'm safe in my bedroom because when they electrocuted me, I spent 3 years in my bed, couldn't leave the house, couldn't function. I'm not going to get upset. Trying not to. It took years to get better. My life's been stolen away from me since I was a child by British state abuse. And it's fucking true. You know, I don't make these videos and I don't put this material on YouTube without real evidence behind it. I've got all the evidence in the world. I'm just dragged in every which direction. And I'm not going anywhere. At the present, I'm not. You know, I trusted. I've recently, for months now, I had a lot of people have approached me, yeah, and I've been given false promises, really, you know, and I think it's just been to shut me up. Police Scotland won't give me access to data, and they would just run and say I'm not allowed my basic human rights. It's evidence. I've got so much evidence, but I've got so much to manage and cope with, and I've got to always be on social media to protect myself. I've got all the evidence because I'm qualified in law and I know how important that is, but also because of my childhood and I know what I'm up against. The covered up state, and they're all in on it together. All of them, the police, the government, medics, all of them are in on it together, and they always were. I've got so many people behind me who were in that state abuse system with me that suffered every day the way I did, but not the way I did, because I stood up and fought them. I stood up and said, you can't do this. Yes, we fucking can. And this is what's got to me recently. I mean, I've been debilitated on Facebook, truly, you know. Whereas I would put like, this is when I first started out. There was some guy, and I hated him on site. To be truthful with you, you know, where you get that negative fucking energy. And I've been going to the Spiritist Church. Derek Accordan in my previous videos, it says, what you don't know is what happened. And he took to me immediately, and I couldn't get him off me. He was a negative vibe and I couldn't stand him. And never had dealt with this in that, you know, who would, he was just nagging me out, like, interested in me outside my front door. What the fuck are you doing here? Piss off, stalker. You know what I mean? I've had this all my life. And he was just a horrible fucking entity. And he was obsessed with me. And it all went negative from there, to be truthful with you. And Derek Accordan says about that, you know, about something in the Spiritist Church. I've been going to for 30 years. No more, I don't go there no more, because that bastard fucking made it impossible for me to go there because he was obsessed with me. And I think, in a way, I think he was a plant. I just feel uncomfortable about that. But you can get, you know, paranoia is a part of all this. Life sabotage, spy cops. That's what they do. They do it in subtle ways. They do it in non-specific ways. So you just out your fucking mind in the end, and you don't want to gaslight yourself and mention all these things that are going on. So yeah, I'm obviously going through a difficult time, but the real difficulty in this is that I've been, he was slagging me off because I was rejected in a very nice way, because that's who I am. I'm not nasty to anyone, you know what I mean? I'm truthful, and I can be brutally honest, but it's still the truth. And sometimes you have to be brutally honest, like, and I've always been, you know, my mother would say, don't tell me, from when I was knee high, because I would just go, the truth. And she couldn't stand it because it was the truth. And many people are like that. But, you know, that's for me, that's what it's all about. It's being honest and telling the truth, no matter the circumstance. And yeah, this guy, he was slagging me off because I rejected him. And he was saying, you know, linking in news and politicians and so forth is a fucking waste of time. Well, I've just proved that absolutely wrong. I've been doing it for almost 8 years on Twitter. Got an absolute unjust ban probably for that. My political points of view are greatly respected globally, no matter what the fuck some silly cow wants to say or dotting around my videos. What the fuck is up with their head? Get off my case, lunatic. I'm sorry, but I'm being real here. You know, I don't need some fuckface like you, excuse me, get your fucking self alive. I don't need some fucker like you coming up and going, 43 views, you're unpopular. Piss off, you sad bitch. I'm fucking right across the world. I've actually joined Weibo now. I'm so advanced in social media. There's no fucking about. I'm gonna be right up there very quickly, and that's the end of it. I mean, not only have an extremely high level of professionalism behind me. I'm enlightened. You cannot mess with me, and that's as simple as it gets. And I know I shouldn't be reacting, but this is what they want. They're negging me out. The police, since the Twitter suspension, my doctors are telling me I've been in chronic pain for a long time. Chronic pain. I think it's like repetitive strain disorder. It's my shoulders, both sides, and I really am absolutely crippled a great deal of the time. No one knows this. I'm taking painkillers, trying not to take painkillers because they're addictive and so forth, and I'm doing my fucking best, but I've got to manage the pain because it's unbearable. And I'm like, oh, ow, ow, all the fucking time. And people don't realise this, and I kind of rise above it and pretend it's not, put a face on. I put a face on social media when I'm crippled in fucking agony. And, my doctors, I don't trust them. One of my videos, I'm fucking my own international medical company. I've got, my medical knowledge is astounding. I was flying the best surgeons in fucking India to Harley Street. I'm a self-made woman business-wise, and that's all of this has been taken away from me. And recently I've got two accounts on Facebook, and I went to my old account because it relates to my international medical company, my ex-clients, my colleagues, professional colleagues who are the best surgeons in the medical hub of the world, India. And I won't, my life has changed since then. I won't expose to them who I became because I had a professional mask on back then, same as criminal justice, home office ministry. You put a professional mask on. I don't wear any masks anymore. And I'm not, if they come across me and find out what I do now, that's cool. I'm sure they will accept me. I'm still the same person I always was. But I just don't hide my truths anymore. I say what I feel and think. And that guy was slating me for hashtagging it at, and that's been my major source of power. That's what's brought me almost 10 million in 28 days on social media. And I've not only been unjustly removed from Twitter after almost 8 years, I've had that taken away from me. I can't at anyone. I can't hashtag anyone. I don't have a timeline option anymore. And I go to my other account on fucking Facebook, and there it is. I've had no notification that I've wronged in any way, and I haven't wronged in any way anyone or any rule breaker whatsoever. And they've removed my ability literally to be part of the Facebook community. Why? You've got to ask yourself why. Because I make very, very real and honest political points of view. I make a difference because I know I do. I fucking know I do. When you get like 30,000 to 50,000 statistics on one tweet, one post, not post because you can't really trace on tweets, and that's going global. I think I've shook the foundations of our government, and damn fucking right. You've got like Alison, I will go there. Alison Anders, Chief of Police Devon. I was asked to work for Torbay Council and went straight to the Home Office within 6 months. Asked to work for the Home Office, right? While she was like crawling along, kissing people's butts, basically. And I didn't. I didn't. Everything was worked around me, and my kids were growing up, and it was, we will give you hours to suit you. We will do this. We want you. We want you. And it was the fucking police that made sure that I was banished. They fucking set me up. And this is the deal when they're banging on my window outside my door recently. My neighbour, I'm going to ask for a statement from her because I get asked, this is the case in hand. I've got evidence of everything I ever say. I've got so much evidence, it's absolutely blinded. But what do you do with that? What do you do with that if you're not allowed to report a crime and I can evidence that? What is it? Justice for women? This, I've been in contact with journalists and they make false promises and so forth. I'm sitting here in the fucking shit, vulnerable as fuck, sitting in my bedroom thinking, lockdown, self-isolate to be safe. This is not okay, people. This is human rights abuses. This is human rights abuses. Why I fled to Paris and everything else, I'm back in that. But now I'm even more vulnerable because they're sabotaging my social media for no good reason. No good reason. So they've removed all my ads and so forth. So back to Alison Hernandez. I mean, come on, people. What I really think I better hold back on. What I really think. Same for Priti Patel. I'm going to write and do a YouTube video in a more professional manner on Boris Johnson's first 100 days. Excuse me. Along with Priti Patel. La 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 la. She's just off her fucking head, to be honest. Bonkers. That was stated on BBC News today. Newsroom Live. Priti Patel hasn't got a fucking clue what's going on. She's bonkers. Hey, high five. I've been trying to fucking point that out for God knows how long. She's just day tripping. She is off a trolley. She's just got some Robocop trip in her head that just ain't happening. Showbiz. Same as Boris Johnson. The Boris Johnson brand. It's just like, let me entertain you. I can't be fucked with all this. I'm as real as fuck, mate. Real as fuck, as you're getting from me right now. I'm as real as fuck, and I don't take no shit. I really don't take no shit, and that's why I worked in men's prisons. Oh, you couldn't work in men's prisons, and it's not. I don't give a fuck if a guy wants to flash his dick right in front of my face. I'll deal with him right there and then, believe me. So when I'm getting this 24/7 on social media, it's no biggie. But when it seems to be on a level of, right, this is something more, this has just gone on a scale beyond it. And it's not only this is coming from every which area I turn, sexually trying to belittle me in some way or humiliate me in some way. I mean, I don't give a fuck, right? I really don't give a fuck what anyone wants to do. Go do it. But, I won't tolerate it. I really won't. But I realise also the banging on my windows, my doctor's trying to inject me with things that would absolutely, my own doctor. I haven't got a doctor anymore. That's long gone. I've recorded all kinds. I recorded our last appointment. The SOS video says it all just before I've done a runner. They're trying to give me prescriptions of things that they tried to section me. Oh my God, there's a video where I went to the hospital on my YouTube and had a bad stomach. And the fucking people in my town, when I told them what they tried to do, was just like, what? They tried to section you. And I'm like, yeah. Then they sent the fucking police after me, banging the fuck out my door, opening the door when I was naked. I'm asking for access to data for that right now, yeah. This is the real issue going on for me, people. Fuck all of the trimmings of the fucking life sabotage and the bullshit going down, feeding, losing my home as usual and all of that. What's really going down is I cannot report crimes. That is a fact. Human rights, right? Secondary to that, Police Scotland, social services who I got into witness Police Scotland and Devon and Cornwall police abusing me, gang abusing me, my landlord, my fucking estate agent, all them bastards who fucking flying monkey, abuse by proxy, snidey, absolute, horrible, women abusing filth, yeah, won't give me access to data. None of them. They're running me round in circles. I'm not allowed. So when them police are smacking my fucking windows in right next to my ear at the computer desk, I'm thinking, and my neighbour's even going, wow, what the fuck? And they had no right to be here. They've never sent a fucking follow-up since they tried to section me and fucking chased me down home when I'm terrified, screaming on social media, help! They're trying to fucking section me? For what? For what? They've never, ever had a follow-up. Nothing. Nothing. Because there's fuck all wrong with me. There's fuck all wrong with me. And they're just playing Changeling the movie, right? If they can fucking bin me off into prison or they can bin me off into some kind of loony bin, that's what they're gonna do. When there is fuck all wrong with me, I'm a very intelligent woman and my global media and statistics absolutely express that. So of course I'm gonna be stressed. Because if that fucking door came off them hinges, right? If that door came off them hinges with them police behind it, and it was nothing to do with me. It was someone who doesn't live here. A policeman's father owns the flat. They know these people are prolific offenders. They followed them fucking everywhere in Turkey. They absolutely knew they'd done it on purpose to freak the shit out of me, as far as I'm concerned. They never come. They come back the next morning. They put a note through the door. Oh, surprise, surprise! Not for anyone who lives here, but you've just absolutely terrified the life out of me, my neighbour, and all their children. Round of a fucking applause, you absolute filthy, nasty targeting bastards. Truly, truly, absolute targeting bastards, spy cops, targeted individual. Fuck off. And you know, my doctors, when I pulled them up, because I've got profound depths of medical knowledge. I ran my own international medical company for 5 years. I've got clients from all over the world who shout me up all of the time, from every aspect all over the world, and absolutely respect me for who I am. And they would stand as a witness for personally say she is absolutely sound. She's achieved extraordinary things in India like no one's ever seen before, because that's who I am. And this is the deal. I'm going to keep on keeping on. But in truth, in absolute truth, if they achieve what is clear to me that they are attempting to achieve, is pull my social media from under my feet. Twitter's gone and Facebook are the only ones in control of this, yeah? Why can I not at anyone anymore? Why have I not got a timeline where it is on my other account? I'm looking and there it is, as it always was. You know, I'm sure I could go over to my other account and at anyone the fuck I want. Even when a hashtag is to link in with people, yeah? I'm not allowed to do that. All my hashtag, not all, a great many, and there's not. I've never changed the way I work in 8 years. Suddenly, crackdown. I'm not allowed to link into news. I'm not allowed to link into all the places I mean, these. You know, I'm not being funny. I'm being genuine here because I've been at it for that many years, and I'm known for my humour. I'm known for being a great laugh. You don't see that on YouTube, but you have to laugh, don't you? Know, you cry, you know what I mean? And I don't get to really express how much fun I am on YouTube because I'm always brought to YouTube through sheer anxiety and the need to express what's going on and plead to the world to hear me, as I was for years, 3.5 years as a child, tortured, no human rights. This is where I'm at now. This is truly where I'm at now, and I can evidence everything I say. I've got books and books and books to write. I've got my Twitter analytics, which expresses my first tweets from my becoming enlightenment immediately after. That's just extraordinary material because of what was coming out of me was profound. And then it's on to the every step of the bastards fucking torturing me and sabotaging my life, and me just going tweet, 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 panic, panic, stress. Oh my god, they're coming at me. Oh, what the fuck? I'm being hate homeless. What the fuck is going on? To right previous to that, where I was just in a different fucking world altogether before they'd done that to me. So this is going to be so evidential on my own website. Lisa Rogue One Jedi blogs. Fuck you all. But the truth of the matter is, people, unless I have my social media to take, I'm extremely political, and there will be an absolute run of that on a daily basis. Because that's what I'm valued for more than anything on social media, is my political opinions globally. And there will be a constant thread, and it will not be on social media. But what will is key for me to protect myself. Number one, to protect myself. Because if that door opened, if them police had come through that door, there would have been like 6 coppers saying, well, she did this, she did that, and I haven't done a fucking thing, and them filthy bastards have set me up again. This is what I'm dealing with. You know, it's actually documented, truly documented, yeah, that I never get in trouble, yet they put me through a fucking kangaroo court, which I can prove, which they won't give me access to data for either. Fucking lying filth, yeah. Fucking lying, dirty, stinking, fucking corrupt filth Britain. And I'll be as... I literally swear when I'm just lost it. That way, you know. Tourette's, it comes out of me. And that's where my foul language is coming from right now. Believe me, fucking filth. Truly, you know, when you just that pitted against it by so many vile, stinking, filthy men. They're all men. It's always been men. Men. Get me naked, abusing me, physically violent towards me. I've never dated a man who touched a fucking hair on my head. I would not tolerate it. Kicked out the fucking door, see you later. Oh no, it's like being married to domestic abuse police. Fucking filth, you know. It's just humiliation, sexual abuse. That's what they've done to me. And that's enough for anyone to cut their own wrists and end it all. And I mean that. Especially after my childhood. And you know, I'll just give you an example. These Romanian orphan kids, yeah, and it was a news report, and they all went into drug abuse and alcohol abuse and suicide. Well, that wasn't highlighted, I'm telling you. People I went to school with committed suicide, yeah. There's loads of us. There's just so many, because it just breaks you. It breaks you inside, and literally you become broken, you know. And I've rose above all that. To great heights. And you know, when I first started out on social media, it was because I became enlightened. And there's no denying that. You can't get away from that. Try as you will, do what you like, say what you want. It's fact. You know, I translate ancient masters and all that. No one was more surprised than me. Like that's my party trick now. And it is, you know, I've got the greatest understanding of the deepest truths of our universe. End of. No need to say any more about that. This is also common. So it's a matter of like my childhood, state abuse, profound, unbelievable. My career, my enlightenment, really, and a daily news run. So I've got a lot of work to do, people. But why I'm stressing is because they are trying to boot me right off social media and leave me vulnerable. And I hear a lot of people like me just disappearing off social media, and I fear if I don't have social media to protect me, and I've done no wrong, and I'm being targeted. There's no question. It's obvious. I look at one of my accounts to this account. I'm debilitated. They've debilitated me, and I feel powerless. And I feel seriously under threat because I seriously am. I seriously am under threat. They can do what the fuck they want to me. They can do whatever they want. No one's going to hear me scream. No one's going to ever expose what's happened to me. And, I'd rather die. I'd rather die than let them. And that's the truth. They're not going to, and I can't. I can't go through it again. I can't go through it again. So I'm not at all suicidal, but if I become victim to them again, to merciless abuse, I'll kill myself before I let them do it to me. I'll take my own life readily and happily than suffer that again. And I mean that. I can't go through it again. And they are lawless. They are absolutely fucking lawless, savage, filthy, stinking animals. Gangs of men. So, yeah, my anxiety levels are up. Fucking right they are. They abused me, even in court, before trial. So I'll end up in prison or fucking I don't know what. I do know what. That's what terrifies me. I'm not terrified. I'm going to fight all the fucking way till I'm dead. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight all the way for justice until I'm fucking dead. Or if they come and abuse me again like they have mercilessly and lawlessly, and I've got no protection, no help, no nothing, no defence, no nothing. They're breaking the law every day. They won't give me access to data, all of this stuff. I'm going to fucking top myself. Only when they're savaging me again, when they're brutalising, humiliating, sexually fucking naked and all of that, beating and stuff like that, I'm going to kill myself, okay? I'll be fucking straight about it because I've got dignity. I've got dignity. I've got self-respect. I won't live through it again. I'll die first. I'll fucking die first. And this sounds very extreme, but I'm facing extreme circumstances. I really am. Police medics lie. All of this, yeah. I can't do this again. I can't do this again. So it is like that. So if I go missing and they come after me again, as they've always done before, this has become like a pattern. It's a pattern now. It's a pattern. So look me up. If I go missing off social media and they've come and done that to me again, yeah, I'm not going to be alive, okay? So this is my story, okay? This is my story. All my videos are my story. I am utterly defenseless. I'm not afraid of them. That's their problem. I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid of dying either, you know. You can only fucking take so much anyway, can't you? I've took more than my fucking fill. I'm not afraid of dying at all. Please don't mistake I'm suicidal. I'm not. But if they get their hands on me lawlessly and mercilessly again like that, I can't go through it anymore. I speak the truth. I feel fucking stupid for getting upset, but I've got good reason to get upset. They're lawless and they're savage and they're fucking evil, stinking filth. And what they've done to me, slap on the back for me. I'm still sitting here and I'm still telling you. Absolute women abusing, stinking fucking savage filth. And to be truthful with you, I hope karma comes after them and ends it for them all. They all deserve it, like, they really do. And they know who they are. And, there is justice. There is justice. You'll face justice for what you've done. You really will. You won't get away with it. So yeah, there you go. Feel stupid, really. I really do, but it's worn me down at the minute, and I need, on one of my medium messages, it's like, I get knocked down, but I get back up again, was given to me by the spirit world. And that's the deal, today I'm knocked down, but tomorrow I'll get back up again. But I'm not kidding you now, I swear to God, if they ever put their hands on me again like that ever again, I'll die before they ever do. I swear, I'll take myself out. You know why? Because there's no escape. There is no fucking escape except death. And I've faced that already in Scotland. I faced that already. So please do not, right, come rocking up to my fucking channel or my social media, right, giving it abuse. I'm already under enough fucking abuse, okay? What I request of you is to be fucking reasonable. If you doubt what I say, yeah, and you want proof or you want evidence, ask me for it. Ask me for it in a reasonable manner. Ask me for it in a non-attack way, because I'm under attack constantly. I open my door, I've got people outside my fucking door on my case, yeah, watching my every move, wanting to fucking catch me out. Well, I can't be caught out. I don't do any wrong, right? But I've experienced too much of, I don't have to do anything wrong. They just have to say I have. And that's it, game over. No matter what. The courts are all fucking the same. In the injustice is